Performed at Sanderson. I'm going to introduce him like this. Get ready for your youngest comedian tonight. He's a man that proved you don't need to drink coffee to love Sola. Give it up for David Rogers. Yeah.
Got a little traffic right here. Sorry about that. It's good to be here. I needed this. I've just started my second semester at Wake Tech, and I appreciate letting me do this again. And Wake Tech's a good school, but their parking policy needs some work. I gotta say that. Well, the problem is they have a parking lot, but they don't have enough for everybody there. So my first class, it was at 10 o'clock. I got there at 9:30, and I played bumper cars for about 28 minutes, just looking around, trying to find a space, seeing the worst mankind has to offer. I finally parked. It was 9:57. I'm like, oh crap! I sprint all the way to class. Made a very good first impression with the teacher. I ran in panting. So he's like, sit down. I don't want you passing out on the floor here. And if it isn't their parking policy, it's their parking tickets. I hate it so much. I got a parking ticket. Some of you know this at Sanderson. And I saw it when I was driving 65 miles an hour on my windshield. I'm freaking out. But luckily I was still in the parking lot, so I just pulled over right there. It was a speeding ticket for parking in the wrong direction. How the heck is that possible? Did you like drive over a tree, just cut through the sidewalk or something? Just drive over a handicap sign maybe, but parking in the wrong direction. That's American right there. I don't care who you are. I'm just driving right. And I wanted to pay off this ticket because it's $5. That's Chick-fil-A money I'm wasting here. I was like, I'm sorry, sir, it's not yet in the system yet. I'm like, could you get off your lazy behind and put it in the system already? This is the seventh time I've tried to pay this ticket. You don't want my money or not? Of course, when I said it, it sounded a lot more like, thanks, ma'am. All right, have a nice day. I've decided after the 28th and the 10th, it's free. It's just one of those things. I can get paranoid sometimes. Like, I'm afraid I lose things. Like, one time I was just sitting down, listening to music, and then I noticed my keys weren't in my pocket because I didn't feel a stabbing pain in my leg. I thought, like, oh man, where are my keys? I just had them. It must be in my bedroom, huh? So I better go get them. So I make a U-turn. I'm going 55 miles an hour. 45, I think. I'm going 45, but I'm going the whole time. I can't believe I forgot my keys. I love this song. So I pull over next to the driveway. I take him out the ignition. And my brother's sitting in shotgun the whole time. He's like, can we go to Chick-fil-A now? Shut up. So you could have said something the last 20 minutes I've been driving around. It's like, I like you like this. I'm sorry, dude. This is one of those things. And another thing is, like, one time I don't have a very good sense of direction when I'm driving people places. I was taking my buddy Josh to his house because we were at Chick-fil-A. It's awesome. And I was driving him home, and he's like, I drop him off, and it's Christmas season, so those lights are everywhere. And drop him off. I'm like, wait a second, could you get back in here? I don't know how to get out of here. You could just spend the night over at my house, all right? Millbrook is right by Wake Tech. I can take you there in the morning, all right? And there are some interesting driving rules. Like, there's the yellow light test, and that's where there are two types of drivers. The first type, they see a yellow light, they'll see, I better slow down. The second type, they see a yellow light, they're like, I better speed up, hit the nitro, hit the nitro. And then there's one of my favorites. It's called the 5 mile cushion. That's where you can drive 5 miles over the speed limit or under the speed limit, and nobody gives a crap. They see it is like, and everybody knows about it. It's cool too. So one guy, everybody except the DMV instructors, they don't know about it. Apparently they didn't get the memo or something, because I had to retake that driving test for driving 30 miles in a 25 miles in residential zone. Like, you don't get it. There's a 25-mile cushion. He's like, consult the handbook, son. Consult the handbook. And one last thing. Because I drive a lot, I have to lock my car because I'm afraid someone might steal a 2003 beat-up golden Ford Taurus. I'm that paranoid. So, and my keys, they don't come with an electronic lock, so I got to do it manually. So when I lock it manually, it's a little harder. So, and sometimes when I'm like at the classroom door, it's 5 minutes left of class, I'm like, did I lock the door? Crap. So I sprint all the way to the car, make sure it's locked. I have to pull all 4 handles, because that's how it works with old cars. And then I sprint back there. I'm panting when I get in the classroom. My teacher's starting to get concerned because I keep showing up to his class out of breath. It's like, what are you training for, a marathon? You want to take a seat, Mr. Rocky Balboa? Y'all been awesome. Enjoy the rest of the show.